Hey everybody, welcome to the AD2L Season 6. I'm Wolf Dota. We've got the Indonesian Dota Association going up against Insane Valence. Valiance? I can't remember now. Oh boy! Either way, we've got a game on our hands. Axe and Quap banned out by IV. Troll and Meepo by IDA. And some quick picks coming up here. Lion, first pick overall. Clock, Chen, and then Bristleback for their respective teams. So Lion, the only support that's highly valued. I mean, Chen is, but I don't consider him as a support in the same way. He's kind of he's a farming four. He's often a kind of a greedy jungler, Enigma and stuff like that. Ganks early, can gank early though, but sometimes you see him sit in the jungle and just farm up an early ag. So we'll see what they want to do. The IDA, they've got their offlaner, so someone who's going to be kind of tough to gank, and once he's got level 4 or 5 kind of thing. Once he gets a couple of those levels, he's going to be very tough to deal with. Bristleback passive obviously is very strong, and right now they're not showing that they're going to have the strongest tri lane either. Chen, while he can rotate in, won't be there, so he should be able to get those levels fairly easily. Shadowfiend's going to get banned out, as well as the Earthshaker and the Lycan so far. So the IDA don't want to give up that Lycan dire Lycan, as it were, but we'll see what they where they want to go from here. It's interesting that the Clockwork was prioritized so early. I feel like at IV they want to grab maybe some more ranged heroes. Maybe thinking of ranged carries like Gyrocopter, Morphling, heroes that can get around or just have a decent range. Drow Ranger is another one. She's kind of squishy though. But you usually don't want to run melee cores with the Clockwork. Sometimes it doesn't work out the best. Unless your Clockwork player is very good at hooking in and pushing people around with the cogs and stuff like that. But, oh, there's the sniper ban. So I think that's probably a good choice. So I'm sure that was on the docket for IV, either in the safe lane or in the mid lane, or IDA. They're going to pick up the Witch Doctor for themselves. Strong support. I mean, it's hard to go wrong when you've got that one. Great heal, burst, or damage if he wants to go for it. Excellent control with the cask early on, and even later, if you get a couple good bounces, now you can really mess people up. Also, the Death Ward for some tremendous amount of damage. Kind of fairly decent counter to Clockwork, because you can drop the Death Ward and he's kind of just stuck in there with it for a couple of seconds. Maybe if he is perhaps in one of his own allies, the melee hero of some sort, poking at them. Have to see what IV want to go. Maybe something like they're gonna go okay. So there's their second support. They pick up a Vengeful Spirit. I was gonna say something ranged, like maybe a Core Lina, Core Drow, something long range to deal with this. Do a lot of burst damage. They've got decent stuns though, and lockdown between the Clockwork and the Magic Missile. Maybe go for another Core with some more. So maybe Wind Ranger wouldn't be too bad for them. Allow them to get that Shackle off and do a lot of damage that way. Shadowfiend, as I mentioned before, is already banned out. So is the Troll. They won't be able to pick up those ones as far as as far as cores go. But IDA, I think their draft is a little more open here. They can run the melee heroes if they need to. They've got the heals and the control to bring down the Clockwork, and he won't be that strong. Or they can go with the kind of the squishier heroes, as they've got some support in the Witch Doctor. They're gonna go with the Weaver, so squishier, but does have that escape mechanism. And Sakuchi out as well. Sakuchi will even cogged in and avoid as long as there's no detection. Also, it forces IV's team to spend a lot more money on detection, whether it be it a gem, true sight, the dust, or a sentry wards, or stuff like that. So it's gonna put a bit of a strain on the Vengeful Spirit and the Chen throughout the game, as far as their economy goes, so they won't be able to get up those quicker items. Like maybe you won't see the quickest ags on a Chen, or Vengeful Spirit will be very behind on her Medallion, Force Staff, whatever item she chooses to go. And the other thing too is they can possibly run in this. They're gonna go with the Luna, so kind of a shorter range hero, pushes really well. The aura stack from Vengeful Spirit is really nice. So like, it's not all bad by any means, but and here that's fallen off. I don't think she can trade with a Weaver early. Not at all.
10 seconds to go.
Which, as I was mentioning before, it makes me wonder if IDEA is going to go aggressive with the Weaver, Witch Doctor, Lion.
Reserve time.
It's kind of a squishy lane, but Luna's not hard to deal with. It would be up against a dual lane as they already have a dedicated jungler in the Chen, so they know that they'd have an advantage there. Clockwork's also going to have a tough time getting anything. Witch Doctor's long range harass. Weaver does a fair bit as well. Viper's going to get banned out.
Dyer's ban.
Waiting on the final ban from IV. Oh, I mean, as far as Seer Crafting goes, IV, they've got their mid hero left. We could just see a Drow Ranger. They could go for the full Lady Aura stack. Could be a Wind Ranger. They've still got the Puck option, Storm Spirit. You know, they've got a couple of these heroes. I think Storm Spirit would actually be not too bad.
10 seconds to
Somebody's
go.
able to get in there and get out up against the Lion. The Witch Doctor can get back to the enemy
5
lines,
seconds.
lock them down, as well as a lot of burst damage to deal with the Weaver. Force him to go that defensive first item in the Lincoln Sphere.
Radiant's
I think
pick.
it'd be not a bad choice. Assuming they've got somebody who's willing to play it, or can in fact play it. Poker, I'm not too sure about. We'll have to see. Looks like I got some people in chat. But how's it going, guys? Give a shout out in the chat if you want one. I'll say hi to you. There is a bit of a delay though, so you won't hear it for a bit. But either way,
10 seconds to go.
we'll see what IDAs want.
5 seconds.
We're gonna go with the bird, which I'm guessing that's a bird mid, maybe bird mid, and a silencer. Okay, so silencer mid lane, I'm assuming, which is not bad. I think he'll be able to dominate pretty much anybody. It's also a very strong counter pickup against two of the cores of IDA. The Phoenix is obviously very hurt by that, so if he gets the last word on him, when he goes to dive away, he's gonna get silenced. He can't stop the Icarus dive, so he'll come back. Obviously, can't use the egg or any of his spirits as well. Weaver's silenced up, and it's a global silence, so Weaver doesn't. So you don't have to worry about it getting blocked by Lincoln Sphere. Will shut him down, not being able to time lapse. The Witch Doctor's ulti, obviously, Bristleback needs to be thrown with the spells constantly. And then if you can get it off before Lion uses his finger, you're probably doing pretty good. Looks like we got a bit of a pause coming out already, guys. So a little bit unfortunate there, but it should be the biggest deal. Either way, I'll quickly introduce the teams even though we're paused. We've got the Indonesian Dota Association, I believe. Hopefully I'm remembering that right. But we got Asmodus, he's playing the Lion. Mingon is playing the Phoenix. Boba is playing, I like that one, Boba. He's playing the Witch Doctor. Scorisi, oh, hopefully I'm saying that right, is playing the Bristleback, and RKT, Wrecked, is going to be playing the Weaver. On the Dire side, IV, we've got Becco, he's playing the Silencer. Seldrick, can't remember, I got yelled at by them last time. I casted them for saying his name wrong or something like that. But either way, M-God is going to be playing the Luna. Sloth, yes, what a guy. He's going to be playing the Clockwork, and last but certainly not least, Poof, he's going to be on the Chen. Poor guy, taking all the flack before the game started. But it looks like we're going to be underway as they've got everything sorted out. And should be reconnecting here in a moment. I'm curious as to how the lane's going to be and who they're actually going to end up sitting mid. I still think it's going to be the Bird in the mid lane, and then it could be a Bristleback versus a Clock, but I mean, Clockwork wins that matchup so easily. You can just cogs burn him constantly and force him out of the lane, as he won't be able to keep up with spam and whatnot. So we'll see. Phoenix has a stick though, which makes me think off lane, and then maybe they'll be running maybe they're running a tri-lane with the Bristleback and a Weaver mid. No, Weaver's definitely going bottom. I don't know. Who's drawing penises? Jesus. Oof. Either way. Oh god. Oh well. Oh, another Witch Doctor. He seems to be gone, but unfortunately there's a pause. I'm just gonna have to keep doing this. Either way. God, the rocket ships for real. Either way, everybody's reconnected. Looks like it's going to be fairly standard lanes coming up from IV. Clockwork's going to be heading to the off. Luna down the mid lane. I guess that's a little bit strange, but she should have a decent. She'll have a back damage advantage on anybody in the mid lane by like a substantial margin. And if it is the bristleback there, she should be able to zone him with the movement speed. But that 5-man smoke up in the top lane is going to find out the Vengeful Spirit, but she breaks the smoke and unfortunately isn't going to be there. The Icarus comes out a little late, so does the Hex. Looks like Seldrick is going to end up being the first blood. She turns around, tries to throw a missile out, but the coconut is there. She gets it off, but it's not going to be enough. Beko, he throws out the last word. He's going to be chased down by the Weaver. They're kind of zoning him. They've got decent damage if they want to try and turn this onto the Weaver, but unfortunately the goo from the bristleback keeping him too slow, and now they're gonna have to back off. Chen unfortunately doesn't have his slow. He's already skilled before they found everybody, and they get a good sentry down as well as getting the first blood. It's a very nice rotation coming up from Indo, and a very impressive early engagement for them, able to snag themselves the first blood. And they each get a bounty rune, so Both, he's going to have an okay start in the off lane, and this bristleback, he's going to be off to a fantastic start. Already over halfway to level 2, and going to be pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, he did start with Nasal Goo. Usually you want to start with Quills or Bristleback, but either way, now he's got a full Bassi already, though. That's going to be impressive. And Poof, he's going to be pretty sad here in a couple seconds when he realizes both his medium camps were cleared out. He's only going to have this one camp to work with. With that said, he does get the Hellbear Smasher, so he's not going to have to worry about having a poor creep too much. But it's going to tough to go to that one because usually that's a pull camp. Oh, and Boba with the cheeky plays drops a ward there as well. Does get the block off, and it is going to be an aggressive tri lane with the bristleback. Weaver is going to be solo up against the Clockwork, which is, I think that's fine. Clockwork, he's going to take some damage, but he can drop cogs if he thinks Weaver's coming at him, and maybe give him a mana burn or two, walk up and try and get that off on him, as well as the Weavers will still farm in his face, but I think that's lane's kind of it's a win, but Clock will be okay. He'll do better than he would up against a tri lane. Bristleback though, he's leading the CS charts already. He's got 5 and 2, and unfortunately Beko, he's only got the 1 to his name. Boba, he's not doing all that great. He's having a tough time up here. Trying to get some harass in there, but it's not really going anywhere. Eldrick, unfortunately, is very far behind it. And this is what I was talking about. The laning stage is just so weak from them. Without that extra support to come and help contest these two, they're just going to have to sit here and hope. Oh, mid lane. Luna's getting dove a little bit here, trying to snake those last hits. Unfortunately, the arm too strong. Unable to grab that other CS. Does have that extra point in Lucent Beam, though. Unfortunately, Phoenix does have a range advantage by a decent margin, but it's not so much that out of it. Can eat some harass there, actually. Oh, Luna, this is not something you want. Taking some damage. Gonna be okay. And can harass him back continuously with the Lucent Beam. It'll be fairly easy for him to spam that. We do have a Lion Illusion. Oh, Lion? Is he smoked? No, he's not. He's just hanging out here. Looking for the Chen, but it's gonna be 2 ships in the night. They're pinging him out now. They see him. Coconut's there. They want, but it's actually going to turn the other way. Now it's Boba who's in trouble. They've got a Centaur Stomp to follow up. They get it off as well. Coconut's going to eat a little bit here, but no, it's not quick enough. They're able to get a turnaround kill. The Witch Doctor caught out alone a little bit there, and unfortunately gives up a kill. Puts them on the board. Clockwork's trying to zone. Oh, he wants to go for it maybe. Gets one swipe in there, and he's going to back off. Weaver, unfortunately. Oh, now going to eat a couple battery salt procs, but uses his last Sakuchi. Now he's got to be careful though. He can't get dove, and if he eats too many rocket flares, it's going to be tough for him. Clockwork, does he have a bottle? He does. So he will have access to that in the off lane. And it looks like they were able to get a D ward out here. Did they get one on... They did get one up here, but they didn't take down the Obs ward. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Phoenix drops very low, exchanging a kill with the Luna. Unfortunately, when solo casting, sometimes you miss things. But either way. So, good job coming out in the mid lane for the Phoenix. Very impressive play from him. He's already level 5. The Luna is unfortunately level 3. Oh man, Luna's got not bad CS though, relatively 7 and 2 to 8 and 6. But it's just the level discrepancy is so bad. It's going to be very tough for her to come back from this one. Oh, up in the top lane. What do we got going on here? Silencer's trying to make a go on it. Actually, it's that back in the mid lane. There's the magic missile. It comes out. Lucent Beam to finish him off. And they're able to get the kill. So what comes out from Sloth? Probably just an all-team mischat. And the 9 health survived from Luna. The burn, just not quite enough damage. And looks like they get... So they lose... I believe they lost Silencer up top. Yes, they did. He did die. But they got a kill in the mid laner, who is very far ahead at this point as far as levels. And it's going to help the Luna catch up. So as far as levels go, it should be pretty close to even now. Luna's level 5 on par with the Phoenix, so catching up a little bit there. Also going to help with the supports a fair bit as well. Chen's got a pretty strong camp here, which he's probably saving up for the Luna. So once Luna maybe hits level 7 or 8, I guess, as it would be, he's probably going to get a point in that Moonglaive, go for the extra little bit of damage in the jungle, start farming that. Which he can. But we'll have to see. These stacks are very good for Luna to take. Oh, in the mid lane, we're going to have an egg come out. Oh, the courier! It's going to be okay. It's not affected by it. Luna's barely going to be making her way there. And unfortunately, unable to get a kill on the Luna. Egg was used, but nonetheless, they should be okay. Player's going to go to the mid lane. Clockwork, he's looping around behind the Weaver. He doesn't have any vision. Oh, and a very nice burn there as well. Gets the double one as well. Weaver's now out of mana. If Clockwork's able to track him down, he's going to be stuck in there. Clockwork goes south. Figures it out. He's still got a fair bit of battery salt left. He's going to be able to get this kill as well. Very nicely done from Sloth. Beautiful cogs from him, and unfortunately Weaver burned all his mana and wasn't able to get anywhere. So, an opportunity made by the Clockwork. Not normally a kill that should happen, and now we're looking for another setup in the mid lane. Phoenix, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Venge is going to lead off with a magic missile. Dive's not able to go. There's Amoeba's there. Centaur 1, not even the second one needed. They get another kill, and beautiful play coming from these guys as the Phoenix does fall. Will rise from the ashes in 20 seconds, but fortunately that's just another kill going the way of the Luna. You don't really ever want Lunas to get a foothold in the game, as they can farm very quickly at such high base movement speed, as well as the glaives, letting them clear camps and push towers. And if they can ever hit your base, it drops very quickly. Oh, Boba's actually going to get Lucent Beamed here and brought down by Eclipse. A solo kill coming out for the Luna. Nicely done and a good call there, able to quickly pick up that kill. And I think with level 1 Lucent Beam, anytime you can get a solo kill, it's definitely worth it. Phoenix is here. Oh, stomp, missed. Probably queued on the wrong Centaur, unfortunately, and gonna have to back off. Not able to go for that one. Silencer in the top lane getting chased down, and he does go down. Just about gets off one more Quill Spray, and Sloth gets a kill on him. So an exchange of the exchange of heroes in the top lane. Definitely Sloth coming out ahead though, getting that solo experience on the Bristleback, who's very farmed, 34 and 9 as far as CS on him. So very impressive play. Poof, still chipping away at the jungle. Does he still have that one stack? He's got one here. Oh, doesn't look like it's maybe just using Lucent Beam for some CS. Has a Glove of Haste and a Wraith Banner's coming out. I wonder if maybe waiting for some treads, or if gonna go for a slightly late Midas. Fortunately, he's only got 12 CS, so while he's got a couple of kills to his name, there's one of the reasons why he's still in it. He does not have the bottom lane. Weaver's taking a lot of damage. Actually gonna look to turn around on Binko. Just a fair bit of damage there. Might have been able to go for the kill, but doesn't want to risk it underneath the tower. In the mid lane though, they're gonna look to dive the Luna. The Coconut comes out, the Maledict as well, but now there's a Clockwork here. He's gonna look to turn things around. Egg is gonna come out, but there should still be a kill on to the Lion. Now Witch Doctor, he is gonna go down. Clockwork's gonna get sent up. Phoenix is gonna look to turn this around. Maybe not something he wants to do. Hook's gonna go out. He's got the cogs burn. He doesn't get it off, but the magic missile's there. That's gonna be another kill going their way, and a double kill for Sloth. A 3-for-1 in the mid lane. Very nice rotations coming out from Ivy. Able to save, well, not quite save their Luna, but she gets a kill, and well, they turned it around there. A good exchange for them overall. Weaver, how's he doing here? He's got an Aquila coming out. He's got a Ring of Health. Doing okay. Bristleback, what's coming out for him? Does he already have a Vanguard? No, he doesn't. He's 500 gold out, and then he'll have one. For now, Clockwork with the Invis rune, he's going to be rotating down to the bottom, pinging out the Lion and the Weaver. You're going to have to see if this is coming. He doesn't have a hook for 20 seconds, but there is a silencer there. He can get out a Curse the Silent, or even Global. Lots of pings coming out in the top lane. I think they're just waiting. Clockwork's going to go for it. There's the Global. This should be the end of Weaver. Unfortunately, the creep is eating some of the charges. Nope, it's going to be enough. They're going to be able to bring him down in the time. And meanwhile, top lane, they're able to rotate and get a kill as well. Lucent Beam just used up by the Luna, able to finish off that Bristleback with the help of the Vengeful Spirit. Wave of Terror doing a lot of work. I imagine some of the creeps might have helped as well. Maybe now they can look to force the top lane and get the first tower of the game, Oh, Chen, you want that Hellbear Smasher though, buddy. That's definitely a thing you want. But they've got a troll summoner, so they should be able to go for that. Actually, they're looking to dive on the bottom lane. Lion, he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to drop as well, so 3 dead at the moment, and both their tier 1 towers, top and bottom, getting pushed. Very impressive performance from Ivy so far. Phoenix is going to come through and try and stall this. He's got his egg. He's going to drop it. And unfortunately, they're not going to be able to do a whole lot. Bristleback coming through, doing a lot of damage with the quill sprays. Now he's going to look for Luna. Luna's trying to juke into the woods, though. He's going to TP out, but it's going to be too soon. Oh, is he going to make it? He does! Oh, 26 health. He's able to just get on the corner. Bristleback must have had a little bit of bad pathing, and unfortunately wasn't able to get there. Weaver, though, does get a kill on the Chen, finishing him off. So they get 2. And they defend their tower, well, most of what's left. Now they're going to look to see to push this. Unfortunately, Agg's on cooldown, and Luna did not go down. She can be back here to rotate if she needs to. Clockwork as well. He's got a TP, and he's going to be ready to go. So we'll see if maybe they just sack this one, try and rotate. He's keeping into the tier 2. Looks like they're just going to sacrifice it, pop the cliff just to burn some time. Clockwork, you don't want to hook into this. Just a flare going to come out. And that's going to be the first tower of the game, going down in favor of Indu, and now it's just a lone Clockwork up here. He's got to be a little bit careful. They don't really have any way to jump on him, so he's not going to be dropping instantly, but just got to be safe. And it might be the Phoenix in trouble here. Magic Missile is going to fly out. Silencer's too far away. Wave of Terror could go, but Icarus Dive away is going to be all she takes to deter that one. Now it's a Bristleback, though. He's got his Vanguard finished up, so he doesn't take a whole lot of damage, especially from one behind. They're going to be able to rotate in on them. Unfortunately, Icarus Dive on cooldown, so they don't have any way to slow other than with the goo. But it looks like that's going to be all it takes as Vico drops very quickly to the extra damage coming out. Now it's going to be a unfortunately dead Vengeful Spirit. One more swipe from the Bristleback is going to finish him off. From the top lane, though, now it's going to be a dead Witch Doctor and a Clockwork going down. I mean, solo kill, but probably not worth at all. Definitely don't want to be giving Weaver these kills. He's almost got his Perseverance. He actually has a mana for it, but he's still quite a ways off that getting a Lincoln Sphere. He doesn't have the Ultimate Orb unless it's on the Courier. No, he does not. So they're a little bit ways off there, but Luna and Chen just clearing up jungle creeps, and she really needs to start getting points into Moonglaive so she can farm up some of these stacks a little bit better, or even get a Helm of the Dominator and make some of her own. Once she gets the stacks going, she can farm them very quickly, but she does need to get there. Silencer, he's doing okay. I mean, I guess he was a safe lane Silencer. He's very far behind, unfortunately. Like, if we take a look at the net worth chart, it's the Bristleback, Clockwork, and then the Weaver and the Phoenix, unfortunately. So, Indu, they're having a very good game. The laning stage was a little bit iffy. They're down on kills right now, but they're definitely ahead as far as the farm goes. Like, you take a quick look at last hits. Switch it back to the farm as Phoenix is going to dive into the mid lane. Egg's going to come out as well. Lucent Beam pop. They're going to try and turn around. The Hand of God is there. Unfortunately, she runs out of beams. Clockwork's hook is there, but the Knocky Mill finish off. The Egg goes on all 4. They get the Luna. Global comes out a little bit late, but the Clockwork's trying to chase down the Witch Doctor, but it's not going to be enough. Vengeful Spirit's going to die from the burn. She does go down, so a little bit more going her way. Silencer rotates in, though, and finally does get a pickup kill. So far, it's a 2-for-1. Up in the top lane, Clockwork's being chased down by a Bristleback. He's very low. Where is it? There's the Death Ward. Very nicely dropped from the low ground by the Witch Doctor, and Weaver should be able to finish this off. One more Geminate attack. It's going to be there. A 4-for-1 in favor of Indu. And very nice performance from them. They can be able to bring down this tower in a matter of seconds. No glyph even. Oh, they are going to pop it, but that's just going to delay the inevitable. That's a Lion taking a lot of damage. Weaver gets the last hit, and what's he got coming out? He's got a full set of power treads coming up. Okay, so he's going to tank up a little bit there, a little more stats to work with, and tread toggle if needed. Silencer, I did get a little bit of intelligence on there. He did get 2 sets, so I mean it's going to add up slowly. Oh, Phoenix with a Dagon pickup though. Very interesting. Also, the Bristleback now has a Crimson Guard. They're not going to be able to kill him very quickly at all, as he's going to be taking no damage when behind. The only thing they've got is if they can somehow lock him down while he's facing them, and then you give him a little bit of a magical burst. I mean, Luna does provide a decent aura for her team, so they do hit a little bit. They do hit a fair bit harder, but it's not going to be enough. That said, a couple of tomatoes and a horseman are going to head down the mid lane. They're going to try and take out this mid tier 1, but Weaver throws out a set of bugs, and that's going to be all she wrote. They throw out the silence, but gets it purged off. Sloth is right here in the corner, though. He's going to have seen the Phoenix. Phoenix has Egg ready. It's level 2 as well. Going to go in and gets a very nice set of spirits off, and unfortunately there's not a lot they can do. The Dagon doing excellent work there. Now they're going to drop. They lose 2, and Phoenix is going to look and try and make it 3. Sunray, not going to be enough. Unfortunately, Biko picks up the S4 Haster, and he's going to be able to make it away from that one. But now their tier 3 is exposed. Luna's ultimate is on cooldown. Eclipse is offline. Global is offline. Hand of God as well. And this Phoenix, the Dagon, I didn't think it was going to work out like that, but go dive in, get some spirits down, a little bit of burst damage. Nicely done. They do deny the mid tower, so the objective is taken for IV, but unfortunately it's going to be at the expense of another team fight as well as their tier 2 potentially. Maybe they don't get it all, but they're going to do some work to it. Bristleback's cutting the creep wave. Clockwork's going to go in. Big hook. Global followed up as well. We've gone off Sakuchi though, but it's going to be Phoenix who pays the price. He's the only one down so far. Luna's chasing, trying to get more off. She's got Eclipse up and ready, but all she needs is one Lucent Beam and an auto attack. Now it's Bristleback on the backside. He's being chased, not taking a whole lot of damage. He's very tanky, getting some cools off, but it shouldn't be enough for him to survive. And, oh, maybe it is. He's going to try and TP out. Clockwork can't get there. Oh, the jukes were real and very nicely played from, who's this guy? Rosharis? Scorisis? Sorry, buddy. I do my best, but names are hard. Well, they're going to keep going. They didn't use Eclipse that time. They did use Global. Hand of God was not used either. And Chen does now have a mechanism, so they can push out a little bit here, but they don't really have an objective to take there, as the top tower looks like it went down to the creeps. And bottom tower is still standing strong. Clockwork's going to head down there, though. Try and force things out. He's got his Blade Mail up and running, so returning a lot of damage here. And Weaver's now got a Perseverance, so some decent amount of sustain coming out from him. Oth, you got to be a little bit careful here, buddy. And Silencer rotates in. They're going to look for him. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find Weaver, and they're going to be able to get out safely. In the jungle, though, Luna starting to farm up some of these stacks with her Slaves. Doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot. Oh, bottom lane. Silencer able to just barely make it out of there as Clockwork sends in a flare. Hello, flare. Looks like they're going to try and force this tier 1 bottom. Clockwork's going to defend with some Cogs for now. He needs his team to rotate in. Luna's pretty hurt, though, unfortunately. She's got Eclipse, though. And I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. They need to kill this Phoenix. I mean, he's died 5 times, but all of those deaths were very early on. I guess I did just bring him down, but he's still very far ahead. Level 11 already, 16 minutes in. I'll say he's the highest level. Wow, he's tied for the highest level, but still doing a lot of work here. And unfortunately, Clockwork's the most farmed hero, which is not a bad thing, but you definitely want your Luna to be more ahead, and or at least on par with the enemy cores. Unfortunately, she's only, I guess, only a handful behind the Weaver and the Phoenix, but quite a ways behind the Bristleback. We do have a point booster coming out. Oh, Chen's thing. Bringing in all his minions. We got them all down here now, and it's going to be a Silencer throwing out some glaives, doing some decent pure damage. Yeah, the Bristleback. I can't believe this thing is 90% now. It's absurd. And, you know, just continue clearing things out. Sloth. Oh, Bristleback is going to get hit by the last word. Silence up. There is a hook there. They're going to go on him. They've got him silenced up. Phoenix comes in. Unfortunately, he gets global, though. Now he's going to get turned on, so they bring down the Bird. Now it's Bristleback who might be in a little trouble. Bird buys back. Clockwork gets a nice hook in onto the Lion. Unfortunately, Lion not able to do a whole lot there. He brings him down. Witch Doctor is going to channel a Death Ward. It's going to be a good one as well. They don't have anything to cancel it. There they go. Magic Missile finally comes out. So far, it is a 3-for-0 exchange, and they're going to look for the Bristleback. Unfortunately, not able to bring him down. Phoenix with the buyback, though, unable to quite get in there. Chen, he's not going to bother healing up his creeps. Looks like Luna's just going to TP to the top lane from the jungle. They're going to be content with getting 3 kills and a buyback. And my bad. Looks like maybe something meant for team chat. A little bit of a misshift there. But either way, what's Weaver up to? How's he doing on his Lincoln Sphere? He's about, well, he's halfway to the ultimate orb there, which I guess is 2/3 of the way. Maybe a little bit more, or halfway-ish. I don't know. Lion, he's not really anywhere towards the Blink Dagger, which is a little bit unfortunate. They lack that jump in initiation, which IV have. Well, I mean, they've got the Phoenix, but then he goes in, he's all alone. And now he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Maybe they're not rotating very quickly. That said, they are rotating in. Weaver is behind the tower quite a bit with Witch Doctor. Hookshot's going to go in, nicely done. He's going to be able to trap in, and then he turns on the Blade Mail. Coconut's going to fly out. That's going to hold him in place. Finger comes out, but it's not enough. Chen, he pops the mech. He's still got a Hand of God. Not going to go in yet. Venge is looking for a swap. Unfortunately, unable to find anything. So they get one kill, and they defend the tower for now. And the longer they can hold this tower, the better. It's giving the Luna a little bit of farm here. And she's starting to catch up. She's going for that first item BKB, which, I mean, is nice. You prevent a lot of the damage coming from Phoenix, but you can still get controlled. Bristleback as well can still get you with his quill sprays as well as his massive physical damage. And same with the Weaver with his. Gonna be an interesting game. At least you won't be affected by Coconut or anything from Lion, which is probably the main reason, but it's something you got to be aware of. Oh, Weaver, he's gonna get hit with Last Word and taking quite a bit of damage there. Silence is gonna go. Phoenix is gonna dive through. There's no global coming out. Pekko's trying to trade, and the Phoenix is taking quite a bit of damage, but he's gonna egg off to the side. Silencer actually sent home by the Chen. Poof! What a play coming out from him. Eldrick, he's starting to run away. The egg finally goes off. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect with anything. Magic Missile going. Seldrick gets her spiked, though, and I think they're going to end up losing both their supports. Chen doesn't have the mana for Global. He's going to end up dropping. Maybe could have popped his boots to get it off, but I think it would have only delayed the inevitable and not really helped him out. That said, they're going to try and clean up all the Chen creeps. Clockwork TP's in. He's going to get pop the cogs. Now he's going to get kind of zoned out here. Bristleback diving very deep, actually taking quite a bit of damage as he's facing the tower. But then the Witch Doctor throws out the ward. Nice stomp from the Chen. But not sure if it's going to be enough. Bristleback does go down. Now it's the Phoenix who might be in trouble. Hookshot comes out. Picko, is he going to survive? He should. No, he's not. The final tick, unfortunately, brings down the Silencer. Bonkwerk makes it out alive, though. He's going for an Ags as well. A very bloody engagement coming out. 3 for 2 across the board. I think a win for IV, even though they lost 3. They got 2 cores for 2 supports and a core. I think it's a little bit better. Lion looks like he's going to be the target, though, and they're going to bring him down. Unfortunately, the Weaver is stealth, so it's not going to be enough. One beam goes onto him. Luna tried to get off the Lucent beam. Is he going to be able to get there in time? Oh, God, the paws. The puppy paws. Oh, God. Oh, man, that's rough. The puppy pauses are real. Jeez. Okay. Looks like the Dire, they don't have vision of him, though. The Dire knows he's there, the Radiant don't. Or sorry, other way around. Oh, that's funny. Oh God, what's being drawn in the minimap? Nope, no, nope, nope. But looks like either way. And he makes it out. Yeah, unsurprising. Lots of pings coming out there, but that was very funny. BKB is now going to be finished up on the Luna. The only problem with getting one this early is it wears off so quick. Biko, you're dead. Like, just do something else. Like, coach your team. I don't know. Oof. He's working on the Ags now. He's got a point booster. Lots of Ag Scepters coming out for the Dire here. They've got 3 point boosters. So, minimum of 3 of them. When does the Witch Doctor's Ag? Is his on the way? Unfortunately, it's not. He's having a rough game. He's 0-6 and 11. Take a quick look at the score here. So, Phoenix has all of the kills. I mean, has quite a few deaths, I guess, but it's kind of what Phoenix does. He goes in, tries to get the Ag off, and it's a little bit rough there, but we'll see. Unfortunately, it's the Weaver who, I mean, for not having died, he's not as farmed as, not having died a whole lot, he's not as farmed as he should be. Bristleback's the one keeping him in this for now. We'll see if he can carry into late game. He's got that that Sage. SNY is on the way, or maybe a Halberd if he wants to go for the full tank build. Get that evasion going up, disarm the Luna or the Silencer, whichever he feels is doing too much damage. Speaking of Silencer, he's actually going to go onto the Weaver in the top lane. Gets off the Curse of the Silence as well. He's going to do some chip damage to the Weaver, but he's going to be okay. He's actually going to be hitting very hard. He's got, well, I mean, he's hitting for 71 pure damage on top of his 100 and some base damage. But he's almost got an eggs as well. He's 700 gold out from it. Once he'll have that. Looks like Phoenix maybe going for a Yules or a Force Staff. Not sure which. I doubt it's an eggs on Phoenix, especially after the Dagon first. Clockwork being very aggressive down here all by his lonesome. They're trying to see if there's any allies and thinking about going on the Phoenix, but I'm not sure if that's a kill he can make happen. Really needs that extra, that one extra person. I guess if he goes in, gets the stun, Global comes out, they could get the kill, but that would be a... you know what? On the Phoenix, it would probably be worth it, but it looks like he's going to be the one who's gone in here. He's going to get turned into a fish. Finger comes out as well. Dagon. There's the Earthspike. Sloth, unfortunately, he's eaten every spell known to man to the face. There's the dive. Hand of God comes out. He nicely done. He jukes the egg. The haster into victory. What a player. Nicely done there. Global comes out. Meanwhile, in the top lane, it looks like it's Silencer squaring off with the Weaver. He's going to be the victor. And a solo kill going out for Biko. That's an Ags for him now as well. He's going to TP home and claim his prize. Nicely done. So now the Curse of the Silent damage is going to be applied. Unfortunately, they don't get that extra duration like they once did. But, oh, Clockwork going aggressive. Unfortunately, misses the bird. Bird would have been good. They want this tier 1 though. They feel like they can finally get it. But I'm curious as to if Roshan's on the docket. They've got Avenge, who's almost got a medallion. But Wave of Terror maxed out, so doing a lot of damage, as well as going for the Vengeance Art max, so applying the maximum amount of bonus damage to her team, and kind of skimping out on her own personal damage there. So we'll see what's Lena got coming out. Looks like Luna, not Lena, coming out on the courier. A Mask of Madness of all things. So gonna pop the BKB in the mask and go ham, I guess. Kind of risky. I mean, I guess the physical damage is what they got, but I mean, they've got a decent amount. Witch Doctor's Death Ward is pretty aggressive. You can't purge Maledict, so Mask of Madness is still on when that starts ticking. 5-man smoke in right underneath a Radiant Ward. Oh boy, they know it's coming. Witch Doctor better hide. He drops an Obs Ward down. Gonna actually just go for the stack here. Clockwork goes forward, gets the hook off as well. He's gonna eat an Earthspike. Unfortunately, he didn't Blade Mail though. That doesn't look like they matter. They're gonna be able to get the kill on the Lion. Now they're looking for the Bristleback. They get a swap on the egg. Can they bring it down? They should be able to. They've got the people there. They just need to fight it. Luna pumps her BKB and now is looking to go onto the Bristleback. Clockwork dies on the backside. Must have gone a little bit deeper than he wanted to. Magic Missile, unfortunately, not off cooldown quick enough. Bristleback's just too fast with all the stacks. And he's going to be able to make it away. That said, Luna's looking to chase Boba. Oh, the juke TP, unfortunately, unable to get away. Now Luna's the one TPing out. She's going to head to the top lane. Weaver's going to know that she doesn't have Global, though. The silence comes out. Unfortunately, it's a little bit late. Oh, he globaled right before, or just that little bit too late. And Weaver was able to get Sakuchi off, get out of harm's way. Vengeful Spirit, the set of wards. Bristleback, what's he doing? He's got an S and Y coming out to him very shortly. He just needs the recipe, 600 gold for that, so only 100 to go. Lion, what do you got going on here? Still no Blink Dagger in sight. Witch Doctor is starting, has enough for a point booster if he wants to. So progress is being made, and it is going to be a Yule's on the Phoenix. Weaver almost has that Lincoln's 200 some gold off the recipe. Once the recipe is 1375. 1325. So he's just shy of 200 gold off. And now Luna's going to start farming up some Ancients. Unfortunately, it's not stacked at all. It is just the one set. No stacks on either side, even though they both got heroes that can do it fairly well, Bristleback and Luna. But almost have an eggs for the Chen. He's 1,000 gold away, or just shy of 1,000 away. Clockwork, he's 300 some away from his. Everybody's starting to progress to their items. The network chart has pretty much remained the same, except for this Luna. M-God, he's been farming up a Storm, and he's actually caught up to the Bristleback. He is only 500 behind, which is not a whole lot. Clockwork has passed the Weaver as well. So what was a very dominating performance, as I'm sure we'll see by the gold graph. Well, I say very dominating. I guess they had a lead, but you know, straight down. So 7,500 gold swing over the course of 15 minutes, and experience shows it as well. 5k for the Dire on both metrics there, and it's gonna start to hurt soon. Especially Luna now has a Yasha, gonna probably look for that Manta style coming up very quickly. And Chen, he's 900 off from his Ags. Then we'll start seeing Granicolins coming out, and it's gonna make everybody just that little bit tankier. Clockwork's Blade Mail is gonna return just that little bit more. Bouncer's gonna last that little bit longer, able to get off more of those glaives, which those glaives are starting to hurt. He's got 22 stolen intelligence. I wish it showed how much had been stolen from each particular hero. He's finally got that Linky Sphere coming out. So Silencer's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit harder for Weaver to deal with Weaver unless they're willing to commit global. But they do have a lot of stuff to break it. They've got Swap, Magic Missile, the 2 spells from Chen. What are they? Test of Fate and Penitence. Also Lucent Beam. They're actually going to find the Weaver. Oh, where is it? There it is. They get the hook off. Unfortunately, where's their detection? Weaver's going to be able to time-lapse out. Unfortunately, they didn't have any. But it's going to be them running into both teams. Unfortunately, Luna goes down before she can get her BKB off. Now it's going to be Seldrick. He's going to be going down. Maybe not. He gets mech'd up, and the Hand of God comes out as well. He's staying alive for now, but he's going to drop to the burn. And unfortunately, it looks like this is going to be a rout in favor of the Radiant. Silencer's trying to do some damage. Maybe he gets the Weaver. He does. So they do get a return kill. Clockwork gets another hook off, putting that Ags to work already. He gets another Rocket Flare. One more Glaive. It's not going to be enough. Oh, unfortunately, Bristleback turns his face. Lion, though, is taking some serious hate. One more coming out. They're going to be able to get the kill. Silencer turns and gives another one to Bristleback. Oh, no. Now it's the Phoenix who's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try and deny. And it's a Rampage for Becco. What a play from him. Very nicely done. They're able to turn that fight around, especially after losing the Luna so early. Silencer just chunking away, doing work with the Glaives. Very impressive for him. 2,100 gold at least. 5,700 experience. Oh man, you're on top of the world, buddy. You got another 10 stolen intelligence. That's just unreal. Doing 130 damage of 130 pure damage with each of those Glaives. And I mean, looks like he's going to Refresher Orb. Why not? I mean, maybe go an Orchid, Orchid or Yules. I think would be really good as well. Not Yules, sorry, Ados. But you can't really fault the double global. It's just so strong. It's one of the reasons they were able to turn that fight. Caught them all right here. Global them up, drained their mana, and just very nicely played from them. So unfortunately now that they're in such a rough place with this. As far as Indo, I'm sure like they were already behind a little bit there, and now after losing that fight, I mean they did go 3 for 5. Just unfortunate that Silencer got all the kills. Experience dropped sharply, and so is the gold. Probably about 7,500 on both metrics now. And well, oh hi Brunin. 4730. Hi, if you're still around. 8:30. What time is it now? You're probably still there. Hopefully. Either way, back to the cast. M-God. What's he? How close is he? He doesn't look like he's getting anywhere near that. Ooh, Clockwork, you risky motherfucker. He's got an Ags and a Blade Mail. He feels like a god. They need to start carrying more detection. I don't understand why they're not. I guess I don't know. They would have killed that Weaver a lot easier. They would have been able to burst him down inside of the cogs, and maybe would have just taken that fight 5-0. But either way, they were forced to rotate onto him. Luna didn't get her BKB off, which is also very unfortunate. She got Hex impaled by the lion. Oh, that lion has never had a more puckered ass. His butthole is puckered after that one. The Clockwork hook just tickling it. Unfortunately, not able to get there for a kill, but they do ping out the Weaver. But Clockwork throws out a hook, manages to catch the Witch Doctor, throws out Battery Assault as well as the... Ooh, they're not going to be able to get it though. Witch Doctor heal is going to be too much. Global comes out now. Hey, that doesn't stop the heal. Interestingly enough, Sloth taking a lot of damage. Going to hook to an ally. Just trying to get away now. Phoenix is going to dive forward. Does have an egg. Unfortunately, gets silenced. Chunked down quickly by the Silencer. He does so much damage now. Oh, we got a finger off to the side. A Hand of God comes out as well. Clockwork's still alive. Throws out the hook as well. Pops the cogs. Nicely done. Just going to force back the Bristleback. Silencer from the high ground. Going to get another kill. One more Glaive. There it is. Silencer with a triple kill. Bicco is starting to turn on the heat. And well, it was an Orchid. I thought I figured it would have been a Refresher Orb, but apparently not. He's got another now 38 stolen intelligence, hitting his Glaives for 150 something probably. Meanwhile, Luna, they got 3 kills and the top tier 2. They took that fight 3v5. Able to force them back. Luna, meanwhile, claiming objectives on the other side of the map. And they're up. Managed to turn this game around nicely. I'd like them to go take Roshan and then maybe force the tier 2 and then force high ground afterwards, but either way. Looks like it finally treads for the Vengeful Spirit. Matches out for the Luna. Bristleback, what's his next item? Looks like he's trying to save up for BKB. Fortunately, he's not getting too close to it, and this Dagon is just... I mean, I got him a couple of kills early, but I think it was Maybe a bit of a cocky choice. Figured they were gonna roll over top of them, even though the laning phase was kind of a wash. Now that I think about it, but if that, imagine if that was a Midas, he'd be level 16 by now easily. This late into the game, he'd almost have another item afterwards as well, be it a Yule's or sorry, an Ados, Shiva's, whatever he may choose. He'd be getting close to one of those as well. And I mean, getting level 16 on Phoenix is the most important thing. Giving him all of those extra charges. Luna's trying a map. Knows where they figures he knows where they all are, and they're gonna go into Roche. This is gonna drop very quickly. Where's the medallion? Oh, come on. Ah! Oh well. They dropped the Roche very quickly anyways, and now they're gonna look to go onto the Weaver. Clockwork's up there. Becco TP's in, but doesn't look like that's gonna matter a whole lot. So with this, he can use Last Word to break the Lincolns and then quickly follow up with the Orchid or vice versa, whichever works. But he's also got the global 4,400 gold in the bank for him. I still would like to see an Ados. I think it would give him. He doesn't really need the mobility, but if he could lock other people down, I think it would be really good. I mean, Force Staff would work as well. It's a little cheaper, but the Ados I think is the better pickup in this point. I mean, Shiva's Guard would work as well. It would give him an immense amount of tank as well as an extra 25 damage, spear damage on his glaive. Give his glaives. How much do those hit for? Let's quickly see. I want to say probably like 160. Jesus. So, Weaver, what's his next item? He's got a Desolator recipe as well as one of the hammers, so he's getting there. 1100 off of that. Lion, where's your blink, buddy? It's just not happening for him, unfortunately. Like, Witch Doctor, he's getting close to an egg. That said, a hookshot's going to come in. Global follow-up as well. Poor Witch Doctor, he's just going to have to stand there and swipe away. That said, the Yules does come out from the Phoenix, so Witch Doctor's going to be alive for now. Gets the heal off, but now it's Phoenix who's going to get caught out. Oh, nope, never mind. He's going to get the egg off. Clockwork's trying to get it. Unfortunately, he's hitting it alone. Seldra can't get there. He's going to hookshot out. Now it's him that's in trouble. Clockwork did hook to an ally, but the Sunray is coming through. Hand of God is there. Lunar Eclipse is going to try this round. Unfortunately, they have a lot of creeps in the way. BKB on. She's looking to turn this. Where's her allies, though? Her team's not there. Now she's caught out. She's going to get Dag and burst down. There's the Aegis. They're still standing strong. Biko is unfortunately on the low ground. He can't get up to the high ground. The Vengeful Spirit, oh, he's going to get sent home. So far, they've only lost a Clockwork. Now it's going to be the Weaver who goes down. Biko snipes that one from the low ground, and maybe they can look to push this. There's no buyback on the Weaver. And the Clockwork's down, and they're stronger 4v4 than Indo is. They don't have an egg. They don't have a death ward. This is going to be a downed tower very quickly coming out. Where's the bench? Unfortunately, they don't have her aura here to help, but they do have that Granite Golem and the attack speed from the Hellbear Smasher and the extra armor from the Wildkin. Not to mention Silencer has 40 stolen intelligence, doing a lot of work there. They've got the Glaives, and they're going to kill the Lion before he can do anything. Oh, he's going to be able to make it out. He did throw out a finger. Fortunately, it wasn't enough. Now Luna's starting to turn around. Throwing out the Glaives. Silence comes out onto the Phoenix. He's not going to be able to go through. Glyph does come out. Oh, jeez, that's doing so much damage. Biko, though, he's going to be in a bad place. They got to get him out of here. They don't have any Force Staff or anything like that. Bristleback's starting to turn it around. Now it's going to be battle to see who can come out ahead. The Sunray's going to be there. Unfortunately, Hand of God a little bit late. Biko, is he going to drop? Not yet. They do get the tier 3 tower, but they're going to lose their Luna as well. They give up their 2 cores. They might even give up the Chen. Oh, that was the last Maledict tick, so he's going to be okay. But, man, not worth. They have the Vengeful Spirit there. They easily come out ahead. Or Clockwork. But unfortunately, Clockwork, you're in such a scary place. They're going to go on him. Hookshot's there. Where's the Cogs coming out? There's the Blade Mail. Cogs burn onto 2. He's still eating some coconut shots. Unfortunately, the Chen does go down. Now it's the Egg. Now it's a 4-0. Clockwork, should be able to make it away. He's going to hook to Roshan or the Ancients or something if he has to. But he should be away. Bristleback's not going to be able to get there. Yeah. Looks to the creeps, and he's going to make it out. This should be the tier 2 mid. Unfortunately, what is the gold graph going to start to look? Was over a 14,000 net worth lead and a 15,000 experience lead. Unfortunately, it's going to be heading back the other way. But we'll see how much here. I didn't get a chance to click on the fight recap. Guess that one just kind of broke it up, but you can see it starts to shoot up there. It's going to be probably, I would say, 9,000 before it levels out experience-wise. Gold, I'm not as sure. Probably, I guess, closer to 10. It looks like. Either way. Tower in the mid lane is going to be taking quite a bit of damage. There's going to be a swarm coming through. Weaver doing a good job forcing him back. Still doesn't have that Desolator. And he's just not worth a whole lot. He's going to get hooked and cogged underneath the tower. He was standing so still for so long as well. He's going to go down. Easy kill coming out of them. And the Weaver figured he could go back, but unfortunately just didn't. He wasn't moving around enough. That's one thing you have to always do as Weavers. You can't sit still. Because if you need to time lapse to a better position, you have to make sure that when you hit time lapse, you'll be in a better position. What's Luna got? Send the courier somewhere. Probably a, oh, what a face coming out in the bottom. There, that's beautiful. What a, what do we got? This a butterfly? It may be an MKB. I don't know. I think butterfly would be really good here. I mean, Weaver already wants to go MKB, but he is a long ass ways away from that. So is Bristleback. He's already got a Hyperstone. He's looking for an AC, and unfortunately won't be finding it. Where are they in the bottom lane? Phoenix is trying to force the wave back here a little bit and push it out just to make sure that it's not on their seat. But they got to be careful here. Luna, oh shit! Clockwork with a hook. Global to follow up. They're gonna maybe lose the bird. No, they should be okay. Oh, not quite. Unfortunately, the creep ate 2 battery salt rocks, and they're not going to lose it. Bristleback's taking a fair bit of damage from the Luna. She's just trying to bring down the racks, though. Doing a pretty good job of it. Clockwork hooks in, but it's Luna who gets the kill. And that's going to be a mid-set of racks, but Silence comes out, swap onto the Phoenix. One more chunk there. He goes down to the Silencer, getting a double kill. Mech comes out. No Hand of God used just yet, but now they're looking to finish him off. Clockwork's being very aggressive here, forcing him back. And Chen's sitting there waiting. He's got a Hand of God if he needs to use it. Beautiful cog timber from Clockwork. He's actually going to get sent home. Luna's going to go back in, though. Bristleback's not taking a whole lot of damage, but now Luna may be in a little bit of trouble here. Hand of God, there it comes. Going to keep Luna alive for now. She's going to be able to mask command out of that. Creeps are still alive. Beko, though, he's still on the front lines. He doesn't want to back off. He's in. Stand here and fight like men as they're going to go in. One more orb on the Bristleback. It's not going to be enough. He goes down to the burn from the Phoenix. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get those off. Phoenix could get a double kill here. He gets a little bit off on both of them, and he's going to try. Seldrick is unfortunately going to go down. Oh, poof, he gets hexed at the last second. Fingered as well. They end up losing 3, maybe make that 4. Luna, what are you doing? Run, buddy, run. He's going to live. Gets Hand of Godded. Buyback from Chen. Maybe worth it there to keep the Luna alive. Lot's going to back off. Either way, it should be okay. And M-God kept alive through the love and devotion of Poof, putting the team on his back. Got a goddamn broken leg, and he puts the team on his back. Clockwork getting a kill, and I missed it. God. GG, well played, comes out. They realize that they're beat. They're just too far ahead. And GG, well played, indeed. What do the graphs look like real quick? Oh. Okay, so about 12,000 net experience and 15k net worth by the end of it. Very nice game coming up from IV. They take game 1. I believe this is a best of 2. Maybe it's a best of 3. I can't remember now. I don't know why I can't remember. I have to ask. But we'll be back shortly with game number 2. Stay tuned, and I'm Wolf Dota. Thanks for following, guys.